time I book a flight home to go see my parents, I start missing them. I'm like, I miss my parents so much. I don't know why I don't go home more often. Then I go home. And then I'm like, isliye nahi ja raha tha main. Because, I don't know, like, the first week that you're back, it's great. Your laundry just gets done for you. And then the week before you're leaving, your parents are like, oh my God, our son, the light of our eyes is leaving. But in the middle of those two time frames, there is this brief refractory period where your parents are like, this is the same motherfucker that left. So I like going home for exactly 2 weeks. I don't like fighting with my mom, but I know I will end up fighting with my mom, and I am aware that I will lose that fight. Because moms don't argue with you upon the basis of interesting things like logic. Moms, in the middle of the argument, as soon as they hear a good point, will be like, you are stupid, and I am stupid for arguing with a stupid person, and they'll walk away. Indian moms are where gaslighting first originated. I am sure there are moms in the room. I am not trying to suggest that you could possibly be mistaken. We all know you are God's guest on earth just following orders. I've been trying to cut carbohydrates from my diet because now that I have Instagram followers, I also need abdominal muscles. So I went home and my mom was like, would you like to have an omelette with some bread? I was like, skip the bread, I'll have the omelette. Then 5 minutes after that, I went downstairs. My grandfather offered me a glass of scotch. Obviously, I said yes. Then 5 minutes after that, my mom came downstairs, saw me with the glass of scotch and immediately said, and you were refusing bread. But my question was this, okay? I was like, if you have caught me making a bad decision, why would you question my good decision? If you catch me eating bread, say don't drink alcohol. But if you have caught me drinking alcohol, why are you like, you should have also consumed the bread? 5 minutes after this, I went back upstairs. My mom followed me, tapped me on the shoulder and said, I really didn't like how you disrespected me with that bread conversation. I was like, what bread conversation? If I had disrespected my mom in front of family elders, do you think I would be in possession of all 4 of my limbs intact? Indians don't even have child protective services. We just have child. Unprotected. I don't know if you guys are familiar with our population, but we are winning. Like, I grew up in a household where children got hit. But whenever we did get beaten up, we knew that our parents loved us and that they regretted it, because every time we got beaten up, for some reason, the next day, there would always be donuts in the house. So we grew up conditioned to think sugar is what regret is supposed to smell like. Now I walk into Dunkin' Donuts like, somebody smells sorry. One time, instead of regular donuts, my dad brought home mini donuts, and so I was like, you're not as sad about this beating. I'm so conditioned to violence. The other day, a girl I went on a date with slapped me in the face. I had to WhatsApp call my mom. I miss you so much. 5 minutes after this, my dad came upstairs. My mom looked at me, looked at him and said, I really didn't like how he disrespected me with that bread conversation. And my dad said, what bread conversation? And my mom said, तुम्हें कोई बात याद ही नहीं रहती? Which translates to, you don't remember anything. And this is what I mean by gaslighting. 20 years she has been married to this man. She experienced disagreement for what is possibly the first time in her life. and was like, no, this is not disagreement. You must have retrograde amnesia. Short-term memory loss. I don't know why my mom, your mom, everybody's mom has these two lists in their head where list 1 is everything that child has done that they disapprove of. List... Okay, you finish. What? I let women finish. What's the problem? List A is a list of things that their child has done that they disapprove of. List B is everything that has happened to their child that is sad. And they will randomly, magically combine anything from list A with anything from list B, walk up to you and be like, you have acne because you drink too much coffee. What? I go home to India, I take my mother with me to the dermatologist, not because I need to. I just need a licensed healthcare professional. I need somebody with more authority than my mom to tell my mom she is wrong in front of my face. I took my mother with me to a dermatologist who took one look at my face and said, you have seborrhoidal acne. This is a hormonal imbalance. And I, while sideways glancing at my mom, was asking the dermatologist, exactly how much coffee do you have to drink for this to happen? And the dermatologist was like, what? And I was like, are you trying to say that the person that made this suggestion is stupid? The dermatologist caught on. He was like, I am a doctor, not a family therapist. You also have acne in your hair. My mom was like, in his hair, I've been putting coconut oil. The doctor was like, that makes it worse. I have toured this joke in 3 continents, and what I have found out is mothers are a universal creature. Okay? Because white, brown, black, every type of suffering. Everybody in this room knows the answer to the following question. Guess what my mom said when we left the dermatologist's office? He doesn't know anything. Then who does? What is the point of you telling me to become a doctor? If you're not even going to listen to me after I become one. I have realized that the women in my life have this very interesting habit of justifying the worst behavior of the men that they have pre-approved. Whenever I'm in a car and there's women in the car with me, I will make them sit like in the front and I will be in the back so I can listen to their conversation and then write material for my next hour. Because I was listening to these 2 friends of mine talk. One of them looked at the other one. They were talking about some hot dude in their apartment building. And one of them looked at the other one and she said, I really want to date this dude in an apartment building. But a friend that dated him said he's got a shitty personality. But I think I should give him a chance. Because what kind of woman would I be if I judged a book by its cover? And I was in the back of the room like, no. That other girl read the book. She is telling you she did not enjoy reading it. You are ignoring the review. Then looking at the cover like, oh my God, how cute. I wonder what's inside.